Hey guys, it's been a minute since I've had a chance to post a video. I've been between being busy and being sick. This is the Central Park mower we was messing with. It's just almost done. It's the same. We wasn't doing a full restore on it. We just showing it some love and getting it cleaned up. We got the deck repainted, saved what stickers I could. And we added a couple to it. It's 1986, since that's when it was from. Of course, what I mean, it's not perfect. It wasn't going for a full restore on it. Just trying to get her cleaned up some. The wheels, went ahead and put them back to white. The back ones same way, white. The caps, put them back black. The tank and everything, from where we had to mess with the cover, we did. I got it all to where it mount back. Hoping to come across somebody with a older mower that's pretty much parts. Maybe we can find a new tank and a new cover for it. And did find a pretty much new muffler for it. Got the cables all back to working right. The paint came out pretty decent for being, I don't know, kind of cheaper paint, but it done the job. It's coming around pretty good. Got the bars was originally, they was chrome. They was pitted real bad, so we just cleaned them up real good and just gave them a nice shot of paint, and just to make it look a little better. I think the only thing I got left on it is the oil. I drained it. I gotta get some new oil in it, and I still gotta get the blade for it yet. I left the one part of the sticker. I could not find that collar gray that this was. I don't know how we can see it. It was close, but I'll touch that back up. I left it over some so you can see the comparison to it. It was it's kind of close. I think our got's just a little bit brighter silver. The other one was more of a darker gray, obviously, but most of the stickers and everything we could save. One thing we did run into was the motor, where it was moving around, the bolts where they come up through the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the block is supposed to be threaded. Only one of them was actually holding. I think it was the two. Yeah, it's the two on this side. So the ones underneath the carburetor is the same way. Had to get a longer bolt, run up through the deck, through the bottom of the block, and do it that way. I'll trim those off some other time. We got two of those we got to trim off. We got the, which side it was? I think it was this side. Yeah, it had a, oh, I don't even see it now. Oh, here it is. Had that small crack that was in it, but we welded it on the back side, so it looked a little bit better. We got the chain and everything's ready to go. We got the belt tensioner and everything all cleaned out, hooked back up. There was a screw that was twisted off in here. I didn't get time to mess with it. I was going to drill it out and get another screw for it. But haven't had a chance to fire it up yet. I've been pretty busy. Like I was saying, I still need to get a blade for it. Top the oil off. And it should be ready to go after that. Should be a pretty good old mower. It came out pretty good from being from 1986. But like I was saying, I'm hoping to find a couple older mowers to use for parts, get it in a little bit better shape than what it is. But these I thought was kind of funny after I got them. I did, guy got a hold of me and had a couple mowers. This one is just an old Murray. It was just a parts mower he had sitting around. He was telling me he had one that was just pieces, and the other one he was trying to get running. And now you can pretty much see this. The motor is just completely, basically all disassembled. The coil's been cut off, and then it's missing half the bars and everything for it. This one's an old Craftsman. Got it home. It had some gas in it that didn't smell like it was real old, so he was definitely messing with it. And pulled the string on it a couple times, hit it with some fuel, tried to get it to start. Act like it wasn't firing. Then I happened to notice some tape. There's only a couple screws that was holding the cover on, so I took it off. It appears is the plug wire I don't know what kind of issue they was having, but the plug wire, apparently they cut it in half. And so I don't know if maybe this boot was bad or what. So the way it looks is they cut the end of this coil wire off. And the way that tape feels, it feels like it's spliced together in there. The coil, I don't even know if this is, I don't think this is the right coil for it. So the other mowers, they had a on the coil, it had a wire that came off and it comes around and it hooks into the back here, so when you shut your mower off, the pad comes against it to put pressure on it to slow it down. Then it should have a wire that goes on here that will shut the coil down to keep it from sparking. And so that's probably, I'm guessing that's part of the problem. I think I've tried to get it running at some point, but I'm pretty sure I got a coil sitting around here that'll fit it. Then I noticed they over tightened the cover. I don't know how they managed that, but they over tightened it and actually split the top. The piece is, I can just barely see it. It's laying down in there, but they busted the whole top off of it. So I don't know, but both decks are in really good shape. So hopefully this one, it looks like it appears that it ran at some point, so the motor should still be good. A good tank, good carburetor, and definitely worth it for the parts. Actually, I think I might. I'm hoping that motor I got off of Jordan will fit this. And if it's still, it just needs cleaned up, but it's still a good solid mower. But when I get time, we'll dig into that one. And between that one and the one over there in that spare motor, we can probably get that one going. It's got nice wheels and everything on it. But this one's for the most part, it's pretty much done. I mean, it came out looking pretty decent. They really didn't want to paint the bars and stuff up on it, but it came out all right. It's like I was saying though, it's not a full restore. We was just wanting to get it cleaned up, show it some love since it was so old and everything was still in pretty good shape. So I think for the most part it came out pretty good. But for being from 1986, it's still a good solid mower and self-propelled. Don't have the bag for it. I wish we had the bag. That'd been really nice. But we got it all cleaned up underneath. Got the deck taken care of with the minor issue that it had, and so hopefully we'll come across another one eventually and get another tank for it and a better top. But the mounts that we made for it, everything worked good. This is the one that we took the cover off and welded the nuts and stuff back in it so we could put the tank back on it. So for the most part, it's in pretty good shape. As I was saying, it's all we got. The this one is also the one that had the issue with the choke. Got it all fixed up, but it does need a choke cable. The only way I was able to fix this, jerry rigged it, took a piece of rubber hose and some clamps. So what it is, you got the cable that runs in, then it runs into the old style that's flexible. And the problem it was having, instead of being locked together, when you engage the choke, the two were separating. And it wouldn't fully engage the choke on the carburetor, so we just took the piece of hose, put over it, and threw some clamps on it. So now it works pretty good, but I mean, it works good enough to use. But I'll track down a cable for it. The cable probably isn't that much. But haven't had a chance, like I was saying, haven't had a chance to fire it up yet, but get a blade for it and get some oil in it, some fresh gas, and get her fired up. It should be ready to go. Thanks for watching. I get a chance to mess with these other ones and make a video of them. Picked up a few other items, some yard sale stuff, some weed eaters, a couple of snow blowers, and backpack blower, and some other odds and ends. So you'll be able to make some videos to help some people out. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. As always, if anybody has any questions or comments or anything, definitely do me a favor, post them. Try to help everybody out the best I can. And we have our tighten that dude up a little bit, but so we'll have some more videos coming up here pretty soon, hopefully. But thanks for watching, and I've seen something else in that one. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, please post them. And y'all have a nice day.